Hey everyone, Lensmanos here and welcome to another First Look game. This time it's Ship Graveyard Simulator. Thanks to the devs Games Incubator for throwing a key my way. It's an interesting little game. I've played a little bit, but just, the basic blurb, let's jump onto that. Visit the largest ship graveyard in the world, a dozen kilometers of beach filled with wrecks, hundreds of ships wrecked on the coast, thousands of tons of steel. Choose the most valuable ship for you and start the adventure. Play as one of the workers during the most dangerous work in the world. So again, there's a few games around that I enjoy playing. You can see I've played for a bit, 8 days worth. We're going to start a new one. I really enjoy a game called Hard Space Shipbreaker, and one day I'll bring that to you guys. It's therapeutic and cathartic and all sorts of things at once. I was hoping this would be very much like that game, and it sort of doesn't quite scratch the same itch, if that makes sense. It's decent in its own right, but pretty much you spend the day breaking down a ship and then selling the parts off, which again isn't unrewarding, but there's just a couple of things that I kind of wish you could do. Like in this game, again, I don't want to start out with negatives. Like I don't normally I don't do reviews. I do gameplay, right? So the only thing that I really don't like is that I can't cut the ship completely up. I wish I could cut it completely up and make it disappear, so to speak. But no, alas, that is not what is happening. Alright, this is taking a while, so I will probably put a cut in here at some point. This is my second attempt at recording this bit. I've had to change the way I record the actual game because it's a bit derpy. Anyway, let's get into it. So here's our area that we live in. Apparently these are all our neighbours, and that's our little hut. Alright, so we're going to wake up, check abandoned ships and find the materials, and then you collect them and you smack things up, and here's all our controls, and here we are. So this is our house, and it wants us to run straight out and grab a hammer and attack this guy. No, just kidding. It wants us to attack this post. Pretty much, it reckons if you hit the sparkly things, then it's critical, but like a critical hit, I don't see it. Anyway, here's a post, and it wants us to hit the post and break it and collect all the goodies that drop. Alright, so there's that. And we can pick up these things on the ground. We can smack this. Realizing just how loud that really is. For you guys anyway, not for me. Not so loud for me. Anyway. Still really loud. Cool. That's fine. Let's do this and hope for the best. Alright, so we do need a fair bit of material because we need to be able to buy some stuff, and I'll show you all that in a moment. There's a lot of little bits and pieces that are just littered around the beach because people are people, and they like to drop things on the ground. That's still really, really loud, but you get that. And I don't think it needs me to do too much more. Probably could just do. Let's do a little bit more audio stuff. So here it is. That's cool. Let's be done with it, right? All right. So I needed to collect up materials to sell. And again, as I was saying, there's stuff all over the place. There's bits of rusted iron and stuff. And you can see there's all different materials to collect up. We're currently picking up something with 3 rusted steel and 1 cast iron. And then this, each of these metal stands will have the same approximate material. And then we need to collect up enough to be able to buy a couple of things. One, there we go. We got all that. Okay. Then we run over to old mate over here, who apparently is not the prettiest man in the world, as it says in our little blurb that we're about to read. The trader might not be the most handsome man alive. Poor guy. Leave him alone. Alright, so we just sold everything, because at the moment nothing's 100% needed now. Alright, so again, tool shop, we can buy things from here and upgrade. So I can buy a hacksaw. As you use it, the durability will drop, and then you can buy new blades. Okay, so that was the next thing it wanted to do, and then it wants me to push U, and it wants me to upgrade my thing using some skill points. We've got all different things that we can do here. And now it wants me to order a ship. So tomorrow, when we wake up, this ship, the Atropos from 1985, it weighs 3.6 ton, will be here. It's going to cost us $100 a day, and I'm going to sleep at midday. That's just, there's not much else that I've found to do in between, apart from maybe going and cleaning up all the other little bits and pieces lying around the wrecks. That's kind of a waste of my time. But anyway, let's jump in our truck and let's go find the ship, which is 100 meters odd this way. Mack it a bit with a hammer. Lots of materials just lying around. Hop on out. And we can jump up. Jump, jump, jump. And we are on the ship. Pull out our trusty hammer. And we can smack a barrel up. Yeah, it drops everything on the ground. And we can pick it up. So it drops some oil. I don't think the crates give you anything. They're just in the way more than anything. And as I said in the intro, which hopefully works and I don't have to cut it out, I am just a little disappointed that I cannot cut up the base of the ship. Because I would love to be able to completely cut this up and sell off all the material in big chunks. Now, I am a little spoiled in that I do liken this game to being very... Ooh, apparently, can I? There we go. Control squats. Yeah, I do like a good destruction game. I like the ability of, you know, cutting it up and selling it off, or, you know, parting it out, so to speak. So something like a car mechanic simulator where you can get a car and fix it up for parts, or you can, you know, sell all the bits that you don't need and replace the ones you do, etc., etc. I do like that idea. I don't have the skill to do it in real life, so may as well do it in a computer game. Now, that being said, again, as I said in the intro, doesn't quite scratch the itch that I wanted it to scratch. It's a cool game in its own right, and, you know, having the ability to literally come in here and just spam the left mouse button to break things is alright. And as you can see, I played 8 days worth of the game, but it doesn't quite, even after unlocking all sorts of stuff, it doesn't quite unlock, you know, doesn't quite get there, I don't think. You know, because at the moment, obviously, can't get rid of any of this. That's not something I can hit. Be cool to be able to take that out and drop it down onto the deck and chop it up into bits and push the R button. Be good. So obviously you can see you've got to get close enough, and it needs to turn white, and then you can smack it up with your hammer. These little white sparkly bits apparently. It helps. I'm not sure how, but whatever. Alright. Okay, so it's going to give me some rusted steel and cast iron. Doesn't look too rusted, but okay. I mean, what do you expect? I've got a hammer. That's all I got is a hammer. Coming on here and I'm sledgehammering stuff. Your inventory's full, so as I'm holding R, it's not allowing me to put anything in. So we can run back here, open the trunk, and deposit everything in. So as you saw with the, you know, you can level yourself up. You can get more space to carry items. You can level up your truck and get more space to carry items in your truck. And as you can see in the little task list, it actually wants us to see this. We need to use a saw. Now I've found that if you get close enough to the end, it's easier. So if we just this comes off. If you cut it in the middle, it doesn't quite work as well. There you go. Here's the second type of. So I can't get close enough in here to cut this properly, but it still works. So you can see on the tool tip there, there's some different tools. You've got like the hacksaw that we're using, and then it looks like a handheld grinder, angle grinder, and then the last one looks like some sort of big powered saw. Obviously, the bigger they are, the better material they can hacksaw or cut up. These items, cool. Just wish I could like cut the railings up and do all sorts of stuff. Same with the hammer. You've got obviously 3 tiers of hammer. There are a few other tools. There's a blowtorch. What else is there? There's a mop. And the mop allows you to clean up spills. So there'll be oil spills and slicks and stuff later on in the game. Certain ships that you play. And they will need to be cleaned up so you can collect the material from it. Okay, maybe it does work. Water tank apparently. Gives me nothing. I don't know. Gave me something, or did it? But yeah, so there's things that we can't do in this first boat because we don't have the ability. See these little blocks here? You can see that requires a burning device, and I don't have it. There's also, once you can unlock a lockpick, there's a way of opening certain boxes and crates that you find in a boat. So this one here has this little small box here, which I need to buy a lockpick to be able to unlock. And I don't have one. So the best I can do for this first boat, again, like can't break that pipe. I can do these things. If you want to try and get as much done in one day so it doesn't cost you the same amount again, because imagine you've spent all day and you've got it like 95% done. You're not going to want to spend a whole day for little or no reward when you've had to pay the same amount again. Let's do that, and let's finish up the ship. And then we'll head back and sell it all off. We've just got a couple of items left to pick up. Shouldn't take long at all. Hit the glowing spots. It won't take. Come on. Duck. Whatever. Again, I don't see how it makes a huge difference. Maybe it does. I don't know. Nope, can't pick that one up, so just got to pick this up. There's a little bit of stuff up on the roof. Okay, there's a box that I can't unlock. There's a pallet that is spelt incorrectly. Someone's going to do some painting. That sort of pallet. And apparently I just got an achievement for this boat, which you can see there on the screen because of the way I'm recording. Normally you would not see that, but due to, I guess, technical difficulties, we'll call it. Yeah, you do get to see it. Also means you get to see any of my email pop-ups or anything like that, so that I'm a little bit worried about. But these are the things that we can always cut out later. Alright, so I think I've got just about everything. Don't believe I can pick up anything else. Let me pop that in. Oh, cool. So I'm going to get in my truck. Those 3 bits of copper I'm not super worried about, and a couple of boxes that are there. I'm not going to pay another $100 to come back and just tweak out the last couple of items. I will send the boat back. So let's drive all the way over here. Stop. And let's talk to let's talk to old mate here. Because he has the upgrade. That's the upgrade for here. Do you sell the upgrade for the workshop? No, you're just the marketplace. Alright, so you can see here we need enough materials to build the workshop. So let's read this. It requires 500 bucks and 15 rusted steel and 10 copper. So let's talk to old mate. Let's sell all of it. Did that work? 1, 2. So, okay, I've got plenty in here. Let's sell all of this. It's 200 bucks. I need to make sure I've got 15. So let's no. Let's leave 3 of them in there, and was it 15? 15 steel and 10 copper? 10 copper. Okay, so 2 stacks of copper, 3 of steel. So you can go 2 stacks of copper, 3 of steel. Let's sell all of this. Would you like to buy my wares? Thank you. We have $645. And the materials we should require to build the workshop. Righty. So this is where we can start making better materials from the stuff that we break down. So we can combine materials and melt them down to create new alloys. Every alloy requires different melting conditions. You need to carefully set up the furnace and be careful. One mistake can ruin your materials. So then you pretty much upgrade more and more on the workshop here, and you can make better and better materials. Now for the smelting thing, you've got these 3 temperatures here, and you need to decide between the 3, and then you put your materials in, and you can see here, here's our basic patterns here. You put 2 oil and you'll get 1 kerosene with 500 heat. You put a rusted steel and a copper and you'll get unalloyed steel, and then you got steel and cast iron gives you cast steel. Now use forge to craft unalloyed steel. Well, I don't have any more materials because I sold them all. Let us dismiss the boat, and then tomorrow's boat I don't have the money for. I don't want to make another boat. Guess I could go running around and pick more materials up from the ground, because look, things are back. Like, I broke this yesterday. Why is it back today? Why? So let me just run around holding the R button and picking up every little broken piece of material that's... Look at this, rusted beam. I'm going to get copper from it. But then tomorrow that rusted beam would be back. So, yeah, not the nicest work environment as far as I'm concerned. Like, apparently quite dangerous too, shipbreaking. Some materials just lying around. Maybe we can alloy the material we need just from the junk on the ground. Did I get it? Okay, let's run back. Run back via here and pick up pick up the other stuff on the ground. So there's another lump of stuff right here. Pretty sure we ran past you just before. Oh, mate's just chilling. They're all just chilling. Look at them. I'm the only one doing work here. What are you guys doing? Alright, so it wants me to make unalloyed steel, which it says before. Whoop. Unalloyed steel is 1 rusted steel, 1 copper. I've got 5 and 5. Let's do that. So, and what temperature was it? 1000. So, 5 and 5. 3 and 2. That'll be fine. And then come out and pull the lever. Yeah, lot to unlock through the game. Level up and gain access to new ships and recipes. Deliver required materials to complete orders and get rewards. You will never be able to complete them all. New orders will show up every day. And here's our unalloyed steel. If I wanted to, I could go get those last couple of things over there. I haven't booked a new ship for tomorrow. Apparently there's a new order available 75 meters this way, and if we run over here and talk to them, they will say, I need XYZ material, and then you pretty much go and buy a boat and smack it up. So this guy wants 9 cast iron. I could say, cool, I'll give you the 9 cast iron. Do I have it? Deliver the order? No, not enough materials. What a shame. Maybe if I run around out here, I can pick up 9 cast iron or whatever it was, where old mate could have done the same thing. Like, I don't know what he needs it for. But like, what? I've got 9 cast iron. Dude, just walk out your door, out to the pile out here and fish it up yourself maybe, like. I'll give you the 9 cast iron, but come do it yourself. Honestly. Hey, how you doing, manager? Deliver order. Wow, thanks, dude. And there's a new order available, 100 meters down the beach. So again, what starts out as a promising idea behind a game kinda hasn't, in my opinion, hasn't been implemented as well as it could be. There's plenty that could have been done with this. It is a bit of a downer. So I mean, up to you guys though. Like, I don't ever tell you to buy something or not. There will be links down below if you do want to go and pick yourself up a copy of the game. Apparently we can do barracks. That's you know, you can hire people to work for you and then I guess deliver all the materials for you. So, you know, there's a few things to unlock, there's a few things to see, but again, I'm kind of leaning more towards hard space because it's just such a great game. Anyway, first looks aren't meant to be like this. This has been Ship Graveyard Simulator. I hope you enjoyed the content. Have a look down below for the links, leave your comments, and I will see you next time. Bye now.